Today, we are going to continue to talk about the attitude of gratitude. Listen, this is Thanksgiving season. God has been so good to our church. I'm so excited about this weekend services. Don't miss out on that because we're going to finish strong, but let's finish strong with praise unto God, with thanksgiving. Be thankful for family and friends. Now, for some of you, this devotion is going to hurt you a little bit because you don't have any family left. For some of you, all your family has died. I want to share this with you. I remember there was a time in which, I had no family. I had no parents. I realized my parents weren't my parents. I realized they didn't want me. They got rid of me. And God permitted me. God wanted me to go through some years of just great loneliness, even though I had a sister and I had a brother, which I was close to them. But, it's your brother, sister, you think you're really missing out on parents. And, well, I wasn't missing out on anything. Okay, so I know what it's like to feel like you're all alone in the world. And a lot of people don't understand that. But I'm going to get to that. Look with me in Psalms 127, verse 3. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. Like the arrows in the hand of a warrior are the children of one's youth. I like that. The children are the arrows. Blessed is the man who fills his quiver with them. He shall not be put to shame, and when he speaks with his enemies in the gate. Now, when you have children, they're hard to raise. They really are. When they're little, they're beautiful. And they're a lot of work. The most work you'll ever do with a child is when they're little babies. Our youth minister and his wife, they're learning that right now. There's a lot of work. And it's much harder than anything else you'll do. And then we're running around the house in diapers. And, the diaper days, they're pretty horrendous. Okay, but it gets easier. But those are really the most beautiful days because they're just so innocent. And, okay, as years get on, sometimes kids do things. And, you go through things with them. And you pay a price. And then you think maybe they don't appreciate it. Everybody goes through that to some degree. And all of a sudden, the rewards start coming back at some point. And sometimes some of you don't see it until your later years. And all of a sudden, a child or children step in. They are the heroes of your life, and they save you. They feed you. They take care of you. And you so much appreciate that. Now, some of you say, well, I don't have those children. I don't have children for whatever reason. And yeah, but you should have friends. Now, let me tell you, you can have as many friends as you want. So I never had friends while growing up because of my horrendous family. But this is what I learned. If I'm a friend to the most hurting person, the most messed up person, they will instantly become my friend. You can have as many friends as you want, but you seek them out and you give to them, you help them. And I'm telling you, you will build a relationship. In fact, you'll find somebody who's a lot like you. And I got some people in my life, and they're not my blood. They're my family. We would die for each other. Listen, it's wonderful to have believers in your life. I want you to seek that out. Do that. Look here, life is only as good as the people that you get to share it with. So you'll start to find there's nothing really that you want in life. And as we get older, we have stuff. And I don't care about my stuff unless I could share it with others. We call those grandchildren, okay? They think I'm pretty cool because I have cool stuff. I don't care about that stuff. They care. Okay, but if we could share it, that makes us happier. Look at Matthew 12, verse 48. It says, he replied to a man who told him, who's my mother and who are my brothers? And stretching out his hand towards the disciples, look what Jesus said. He goes, here is my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister and mother. What's he saying? Anybody in a family of God you're related to. Just remember that. You don't have family, they are your family. We must find time to stop and thank the people who made a difference in our lives. Don't forget those people. Take that time to do it during this Thanksgiving season.